Chrissie Swan Show.
Well, here we are. How's the weather where you are? Is it rainy? Is it sunny? It's rainy where we are, isn't it, Jackie?
It sure is, Swanee. And it looks like it's rainy in Perth too, which is rare for them.
Very unusual. Can I tell you a great irony that has occurred at my house at the compound this morning?
Please.
You know, I'm still trying to sort things, organise things.
You're still decluttering.
Yeah. And the great irony, you know how I spent a lot of time finding the perfect tubs and containers?
Yeah.
And that's where I put things. I've got a certain tub for paper, all of this stuff. Texters. The great irony is now that I've sorted everything, the one thing that I have too much of and I don't know what to do with are tubs and containers. What am I supposed to do? I could fill a room with different sizes and colours of tubs and containers.
Should we do a Tupperware party?
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
The Chrissie Swan Show's Tupperware party.
And then I can give advice. I'll be like, Mavis, what are you thinking of storing? And she might say, underpants. And I'll go, well, what you need is a low, wide one. I suggest these. Take them with you.
Correct. Full QVC Chrissie. Also, if Mavis is there, that suggests that we're probably doing this at an aged care home.
Probably.
Next, it's To-Do List Tuesday time.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
It's a bit light on, but it is Tuesday.
To-Do List Tuesday.
Here it is. This is where we compare the absolutely urgent things that we both have to complete today on Tuesday.
Yes. Also, before we get into it, great sweater.
Thank you. It's my new season's matching tracksuits from Kmart.
Yeah. Oh, is that Kmart?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that looks great. I want it.
Remember I had like a plum one last week?
Yes.
Plum matching.
And you paired it with your matching shoes. I remember that fit very well.
Correct, thank you.
Okay, To-Do List Tuesday. Yours is light on, which I feel like's exciting for you.
It is a bit.
It means there's less to do.
All I have to do today is go to the post office and send my Depop parcels. Can I tell you, my future is as a Depop shop lady.
Yeah.
I am enjoying it so much. I love writing the descriptions. Love it. I give a little story for every frock or top I'm selling.
Oh, do you? You offer a narrative?
Yes, I do.
Over the weekend, I uploaded a heap of stuff to my Depop, and I noticed, because I haven't been on it for a couple of months, it now AI generates your description, so you don't even have to think about what you're writing.
If you're wondering what Depop is, it's like eBay used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Where you sell the stuff that you don't want anymore. I'm really enjoying it.
Specifically clothes, though. It's great.
It is, but I've got it. But that is on my to-do list as well. Find out from Jack where I sell things that aren't clothes. Like I've got a lot of books. I've got little arty bits and bobs.
You're the queen of Marketplace. I feel like Facebook Marketplace is where we still do
No,
that.
but I can't organise for people to come over or I just can't do that. I'm never there.
Maybe eBay. Do we revert back to the old
Maybe
school?
I thought I might give it a go.
I think you should. And they've got a really, there's an app for eBay. You can just do it like you do Depop.
I'll give it a go.
May as well.
Second thing on the agenda is meet pinball machine guy. Sold the. Do you remember I bought the kid's dad a pinball machine?
Yes.
Organised for it to be sold. Picked up.
Enjoy
paid
that,
for.
Chippy.
No,
Obsessed.
excuse me. With his blessing.
Mama needed some cash.
I said that pinball machine is taking up far too much room. Can I get rid of it? He said yes. So it's gone.
Okay, great.
And lastly, discuss what I did with Jack when I found out that the bunny had died. And I've actually got that here. This is, I found out the bunny had died and I just continued to go to the supermarket because I was in shock. That is what I bought. I have no memory of it.
Oh, you just panic bought all of those washing liquids and detergents and dishwashing liquids.
I feel like there's a phoner in it later about what did you do when you found out the bad news? Because I'm sure it's not just me. I lost my mind. I don't even need that stuff.
It's so funny you bring that up. I was on TikTok this morning and this old clip randomly resurfaced of Hamish McDonald and Lisa Wilkinson.
Oh, yeah.
When she was first...
From the project.
Yeah, and when Lisa was let go of the Today Show and moved to 10, she did an interview with him. And he goes, where were you? How'd you find out? She said, I was standing in aisle 4 holding tuna.
Oh, my God.
She was panic buying tuna.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's great. That's a lot of washing liquids and
I
stuff.
know.
I might take some.
What have you got to do?
My first one is move skin needling appointment. It's tomorrow night. I can't make it anymore.
Skin needling. Is that like the bloody one?
Yeah, it's where they put needles over your face.
Why are you doing that?
They roll it because it regenerates your collagen and stuff.
But you make your own collagen. You're in your 20s.
Yeah, but at 28, it's preventative, mate. Got to get onto it.
No.
Yeah.
Botox is preventative.
I do that too. Haven't for a year though. The next one is I just did it. Show you the dermal therapy packs that we're now.
Oh my god.
This is a benefit to everyone listening. We have these epic prize packs from dermal therapy now to give away, and I love dermal therapy, so I'm selfishly excited about it.
There is so much stuff in there.
There's heaps.
Really, we could split them up and give stuff away for the rest of the year.
We could, or we could just take it home.
Yeah,
Obviously, we won't.
We won't.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Have you ever found yourself or someone else that you know and love dancing naked in a bathroom? Because I have. And the reason that I've been reminded of this is there is a gorgeous story about a British Airways flight attendant. He was on board, flight had taken off,
Yeah.
and he must be a good one because he was up in business.
Okay.
You know, that's a fancy gig for anyone.
Because you have to work as a flight attendant. You have to work towards first class and business, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. But once you're there, sweet.
Totally. I would get too jealous though, watching everyone enjoy their champagne and caviar.
That is so you.
I know. I would hate it watching them kick back.
And what if they asked for something special from you? Like,
I know.
I'm just wondering, do you have any gluten-free bread? No.
No, Rebecca.
Bring it yourself.
Go to sleep. Eat a Valiant, babe.
Speaking of this British Airways flight attendant who has not been named was flying from San Francisco, one of the gayest cities in the world, to London, and decided halfway through, people think, alleged, that he popped a little something for fun. And he disappeared. Staff members couldn't find him. They're like, where's Rory?
Rory got through security with something special.
Rory was found naked and dancing on his own in the Club World cabin bathroom by his colleagues. Now, I've Googled the size of that bathroom. It is not massive, but it's certainly big enough for a one-man disco.
And if he was on some good stuff coming out of San Francisco,
can I tell you?
He would have been having the time of his life.
He was naked, Jack. Can you imagine walking in and going, Rory, are you in there?
I just imagine him like dancing
yes.
on his way to London.
Yes. Anyway, his colleagues, God love them, grabbed a pair of pajamas from first class, put them on him. He had a bare bottom, and then they basically strapped him down for the rest of the trip, which is sad because I'm sure he was having a very good time.
And also that would feel really savage being a colleague. Like it's like if you and I were together flying from, I don't know, Sydney to Melbourne and we got on the plane together as mates. I'd had a little bit of extra fun and then you had to strap me down. Let him live. Let Rory live.
It's a waste.
It's a waste.
This is my favourite line from it. Not only is it really dangerous, said a colleague, it is a crazy way to end your British Airways career. This job can do ridiculous things to people. But staging a one-man disco in a Club World toilet is a new one for me.
I endorse it.
It reminds me of the time I found my sister doing exactly that because she went to the doctor for a pain medication thing and he gave it to her and she had a wonderful reaction.
Oh, really?
Naked in the change room. In the waiting
change room?
In the waiting room. She came out dancing like a Colombian Mardi Gras girl.
What a queen that is.
I know. I want to get some of that stuff.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
I've got a Jojo Siwa update.
Chrissie's clickbait.
Jojo Siwa has confirmed what we all thought. She is not a lesbian, as she calls it. She's like, I've always identified as lesbian. No, she is pansexual. She says that her humans are her humans, and to support this, she has gone public with her relationship, her brand new relationship with Chris Hughes. It is not platonic anymore, she says.
I'm sure it's no secret to people. I am in a lovely relationship with a very sweet boy named Christopher Hughes. We met on Big Brother. Neither of us knew who each other was. We became really good friends, whatever.
Whatever. Anyway, that's nice for her.
It is nice for her. I would love to see JoJo's PR schedule because I think she's doing minimum 2 interviews every day.
I think what you mean by that is I would love to see JoJo Siwa occasionally say no.
Yeah.
No comment.
Or like say no to an interview. You don't.
Well, it is interesting, you know. She's an interesting person.
She is. But I just think sometimes, in her case at the moment, less is more.
I wonder, I mean, everybody knew that they were falling in love.
Yeah.
Apart from her, apparently.
Bullshit.
Really?
Oh, I watched so many of those Celebrity Big Brother UK clips. They were all over each other. It was so clear they were into each other.
Well, good on them, I think. That's not great news for her ex-girlfriend.
No.
Let's move on to Blake Lively. God, this case.
It won't go away, will it?
So, just a very, very quick recap. Her and Justin Baldoni, actor and director, worked on It Ends With Us. I haven't even seen it. I don't feel like I don't have to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like an Ed Sheeran album. I don't have to listen to the whole Ed Sheeran album. It's like get enough of it on, elsewhere. They hated each other. They've both filed lawsuits against each other, and it is still going on.
Yeah.
She has claimed that he caused her a lot of mental and, which sort of bled into physical duress.
Yes, yeah.
From harassment. And they said, okay, sure. His team said, sure. What we're going to do is we're going to check that out, and we want full access to your medical and mental health records. And she said, I withdraw those claims.
Interesting.
Which I think is fair enough because if you could just send, I was going to ask you, do you know about this? Can she just send the bits from her mental and health records, her medical records, that support that claim? Or is it carte blanche? Do you have to send everything?
I think she would have to provide and send everything because that's not fair if she gets to pick and... not that it's not fair, but if she were to start picking and choosing, they wouldn't get the full story. So I think if you're going to come out with such allegations about this guy and really try to... I guess you're going to destroy his career.
Yeah, but why does she need to say... Why does she need to show evidence of, like, I've got an itchy private part or... There's an ooze coming out of... Do you know what I mean? That's got nothing to do with it. She doesn't want everybody to know every time she goes to the doctor or indeed what sort of medications she is on for other reasons.
I agree with you on that. But then I do look at the other side and go, well, if she starts picking and choosing, it should almost be from a time frame. That would feel fair.
Yeah, that feels fairish.
But maybe they want to see whether in the past she has struggled with mental health. I don't know. It's a really tricky one.
The trickiest part of this is that the court is still to determine if her request to withdraw those claims will be approved. If it's not, then she has to hand over those records.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bet she wishes she just stayed playing Serena Vanderwoodson.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Greetings. How do you do for the second hour of the Chrissie Swan Show, Jack?
I do good on this fantastic Tuesday.
What are we going to cover off here? Anything interesting?
I mean, all I want to talk about is Aaron Patterson, but...
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that.
People do come to us. We are the home of the Mushroom Woman.
May I offer you a tidbit?
You may.
She had 5 or 6 different SIM cards.
Wow.
I don't want to... I'm nervous of having an opinion. But
Yes.
I've only ever had 1 SIM card. Why do you need 5 or
Same.
6?
That feels most bizarre. Every time I hear... Like we just heard in that news report and she's currently giving evidence in court. I just want to say stop talking. Stop talking.
Yeah.
Because it's not helping.
I just read something that she loves foraging for mushrooms, and I get that. I love foraging for things too. But she was testing out to see how good they were by giving them to the dog. I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I just want to say as well, when are the court illustrations going to get, like, reasonably good for likenesses? That looks nothing like her.
Are you joking? I think that's as lifelike as it gets.
No, that is not. Her hair isn't even that length.
I mean, her hair is not that straight.
She's not that colour. Her
That's-
mouth is different. Her nose is... No.
I
Be
mean,
better, court reporter, illustrator.
No, stop being so complimentary. that hair. Hey, Chrissie's Quizzy is next. I'm sure I'll find something to pop in the bum bag. We've got some Princess Diaries news coming up before 4, and we're going to talk about Bethany Frankel, the former Real Housewife of New York City. Happy Tuesday.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's give away a bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
2 people, 1 bum bag. Hello, Di.
Oh, hi, Chrissy. How are you?
Are you? I'm good, Di. How are you?
Well, thank you. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Di, what's happening? How's your Tuesday been?
I'm making gnocchi.
Yum.
Are you a potato gnocchi girl or the ricotta gnocchi?
No, potato gnocchi.
Oh, wow. That is a big deal.
Oh, it's taking forever. My hands are all floury, and I was listening to you guys, so now my phone's all floury as well. But
I love it. Di, can I recommend next time, I'll speak to you off air, I've got a great recipe for ricotta gnocchi and it tastes just as good and it's super quick.
Oh, I'd love that. I actually would really enjoy, would really like that. Thank you.
Fabulous. I will give it to you. Hello, Lauren.
Hi, Chrissy.
Are you making, I don't know, fettuccine fusilli farfalle, something?
No, I'm not. I'm actually going to my last ever parent-teacher interview.
Oh, huge.
Wow.
Ever.
What a moment.
I know.
You should take a bottle of champagne to pop open with the teacher.
I should.
Really celebrate.
Can I tell you, here's a fun fact, Lauren. All 3 of my kids are still at school and will be for many years, but I went to my last parent-teacher interview years ago. All
I
right.
went to every single one.
You're the
ever.
best. You're the best, and I'm the worst. Your names are your buzzers, Di and Lauren. It's the best of 5 meeting. The first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, gets the bum bag. And I feel like Jack's going to give... I just nearly called you Jeff then, and I do
Jeff,
not
you
know why
reckon?
Jeff.
Hey, today, because I'm really excited about this, and I think Di and Lauren will be, you're both going to get a $100 prize pack from Dermal Therapy.
Oh, my God, you will love it.
I love that.
Yes,
Same.
I know. Tinctures and salves and potions. Question number 1. It was today announced that minimum wage in Australia will be increased by how much? Or what?
Diana.
Yes, Diana?
I think it's just over 3%.
Yes, it is. It's 3.5% or $25. Question number 2. What is the term starting with H for an animal or a person, really, that eats only plants?
Lauren.
Diana.
Lauren?
Herbivore.
Correct. Question number 3. Even Stevens. 12 years ago today, Lord released this song. Can you name it?
Lauren.
Yes, Lauren?
Royal.
It is Royals. I love Lord. There's a new song that's been released.
Yeah, don't ask me about it.
Okay. Question number 4. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan?
Lauren.
Yes, Lauren?
Tinkerbell.
It is Tinkerbell. I feel like we had that earlier on this week.
No.
Maybe it's deja vu. You have won yourself the bum bag and the dermal therapy pack, but good news for you, Di. You get a ricotta gnocchi recipe from me and also the dermal therapy pack.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Winning!
Enjoy, Di. Stay on the line because Swanee is actually going to come and talk to you during this Kendrick Lamar and SZA song.
I sure am.
Thank you.
Cute.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
What will your mother not condone? Bethany Frankel has taken all the gear off, hit the catwalk, looking amazing. I did see her post a little reel a couple of weeks ago saying that she's shredding for something, and it was obviously this, which is a very outdated way of thinking. But, you know, everyone
Also,
does their own thing.
As if Bethany Frankel needs to shred. She never ate in the first place.
This is true. She's 54, and a lot of people get jealous, I suppose, if they are also 54 or 34 and they do not look as good as Bethany Frankel. People are wired funny. And instead of being supportive online, Kel Surprise, people have been saying, act your age, put some clothes on.
What would your daughter think?
What would your daughter think? And she answered that question.
So a few miserable people said, what would your daughter say? And I know, because the peanut just FaceTimed me. She said, I saw you. You did so good. I'm like, later I said, I did well. And she said, you have such a cute tush, Mama. And she said, you look like you were 30 years old.
She cannot have you did good.
I saw you. You did so good. I'm like, later I said, I did well.
I knew I loved Bethany, but I'm obsessed with the fact she corrected her daughter on that.
She corrected her own daughter. I recently said to you, there's this person I know, and they say seen, as in...
I seen him the other day at Coles.
I seen him, yeah, and I heard it a few times, and I thought, I just made a mistake. Not getting the tenses right, and then I saw it written. They seen it.
Oh.
And I said, gosh, what do you do about that? And you said... Wendy would not have it.
My mum can't have that when people
what she
get
would
that
correct.
wrong.
She would say, it's not seen. It's I have seen or I saw.
I think she would if she knew you. I think she may,
I love
and
that.
I think she would maybe give you eyes first. Like
Yeah,
she would look
right.
at you like, wait, what was that?
My mum will not have the word fart.
Really?
My whole childhood and now my own kids, she winces as if someone has stabbed her with a skewer every time she hears the word fart. And that's why we grew up with the words, instead of fart, we would say fluff.
Yep.
Did you fluff? Or did you do a rude noise? A rude noise is like trademark Pat.
A
Patty
rude
Swan,
noise.
A rude noise.
That just feels so time consuming to have to say that.
It really is.
But
it really is.
It's also so, like, it's peak Patty Swan. It's on brand for her.
She just will not have it.
Do the kids ever try and say it in front of her just to
Well, yeah,
get a
because
rise?
fart I don't think is a rude word.
Not at
So,
all.
yeah, that hasn't been, in that side of the ledger, their whole childhood, of rude words. And so, yes, it does sneak in and she winces. She goes, oh, like that. Like that.
That's so great.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Sometimes your mum just will not have it.
Yeah.
She will not have it. She won't have you saying the wrong thing grammatically. She won't have you wearing a certain thing. She just won't have it.
And what can't Patty Swan have, Swan?
Patty Swan will not have the word fart uttered
I love
around her. My whole childhood and now my children as well. And, of course, they care not one jot what their grandmother will have or will not have, and they drop it often. And it looks like every time she hears it, someone has stabbed her with a metal skewer. She winces. Ugh.
My mum cannot have it when people say, I seen them the other day. I seen.
And she would correct them. God, I love Wendy.
13 24 10. What can't your mum have? Just for sharing with us today, I'm going to send you a family pass to Karate Kid Legends in cinemas June 6.
How fabulous. Hello, Audrey.
My mum won't let me have gum. She doesn't like the sound of it.
Fair enough. Do you have secret gum?
No.
You're a good girl, Audrey.
What's your favourite brand of gum, Audrey, when you can sneak it?
I can't really sneak it.
Oh.
But it would be the one starting with E and then X.
Extra.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that stuff. If you have too much, you get the runs, Audrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A family pass to Karate Kid for you, Audrey.
She's amazing. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so good. Did I say your name right? Because sometimes it's Liesel and then sometimes it's Liesel.
It's Liesel.
Oh, Liesel, I got it
Liesel.
wrong. I chose the wrong direction.
What can't your mum have, Liesel?
My mum can't have it when we're sitting on the bed. She will make it perfectly, and then you are not allowed to sit back on the bed at all.
And
Even now, as a grown-up, she'll come over to our house and go to the rooms and just make the bed perfectly, and then, you're not allowed to sit on it again.
And what does she say if you happen to defy her and sit on the bed and she saw it? What would she say?
Oh, she'll chase you out of the room and do the bed again, so you'll be in big trouble.
God, she's like a dog with a tennis ball. Like, she just loves making beds. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, she's a bit of a clean freak and a very tidy person. So.
I weirdly apply that rule to myself at home. Like, if I'm so tired and I get home, I'm like, I just want to lay on bed. I'm like, no, Jack, you've made it nicely this morning. Wait until you go to bed. Go and sit on the couch.
Wow.
I have that, like, self-rule.
God, I wish you had that sort of self-rule at 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
Liesl, a family cast of Karate Kid legends for you.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hello, how you going?
Yeah, really good. What will your mother not have?
Every time she walks into my house, she turns off light switches and PowerPoints that we're not using.
Oh, my
school.
God. So do you see her eyes darting around?
Absolutely, yeah. She's looking for upstairs, downstairs. If we're not in the room, she'll run in there. Why is that light on?
Does she say, oh, I'm going to do my light switch thing now, or does she just do it?
No, she just does it without saying anything.
That is so funny. That's a thing. That is a thing.
Why does she do it? Is it because of the power bills? Like, is it to save money, or is it just a weird thing?
No, I think it's absolutely to save money. She's a pensioner and I guess they do what they can. But, yeah, she comes into my house and does it.
And then it becomes an obsession,
Yeah.
particularly the plugs. Yeah. I get it.
Hey, Vanessa, take her to the movies because I'm going to send you a double pass to The Materialists. It's a new rom-com in cinemas June 11 with Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, looks great.
Awesome. She'll love that. Thank you.
So much fun. Thanks, Vanessa. Hello, Di.
Hello.
What
My
will
mum
your
won't have it.
What won't she have?
She won't have it when we want to come home after moving out. Firstly, she has a no return policy.
Well, that's it. You can't change your mind.
On the day I moved out, I was only 21. I returned home that afternoon just to collect something, and she'd already transferred my bedroom into something like a room for herself.
Oh, God.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Lovers of the Princess Diaries are going to be very excited with what's next.
Chrissie's clickbait.
Now, I missed the Princess Diaries. I think I was too old for when it first came out, 2001.
Yeah, I was, about to start prep, so I was all over it.
Oh, and mad for it being a little tiny gay.
Correct.
So it starred Anne Hathaway then, and there has been a second one. Good news for lovers of the entire storyline, the concept of it. Third one is all action stations. The team has been castle shopping in Europe.
Oh.
I think it's interesting because the first storyline was she was just an ordinary person who found out that, she was in fact a princess.
Princess, yeah.
Second one, obviously, more of the same. Now, she's middle-aged.
She's had a lot of filler and Botox.
She's had a lot of filler. She's chic as hell.
She is.
I'm just wondering what the storyline's going to be. Is it that she leaves the province of Genovia over a security debacle and sets up in Montecito and makes jams?
Maybe.
Is this the storyline that's going to happen to this royal?
Is she with a ginger-haired dude?
Does she not speak to anybody in her family now?
Is she insufferable?
Is Julie Andrews not speaking to her anymore?
I hope Julie Andrews comes back, but she's like in her 80s now. She probably can't be bothered.
She's in
working
her
with
late
Anne Hathaway.
80s, and she has said she's pretty much retired from acting, but pretty much, I don't know, the door is still open. I feel like she's got a voice problem, though. She can't sing anymore. Not that she has to sing in this particular role, but
maybe, you know what they'll do?
I think she'd do it. It's gorgeous.
It'll be like Anne Hathaway's character FaceTimes her. She'll do something
God, it will
super
be.
easy. Super easy. Like Kim Cattrall filmed in a taxi over in London and just like that.
Yes.
They'll just do like a one-day shoot with her.
And all the news outlets, including this one, will have talked about it, and then when you see the scene, you go, "Oh my God, this is the lamest thing we've
What
ever
a
seen."
letdown.
Brad Pitt's daughter Shiloh. God, I remember when she was born.
How old's Shiloh now?
She's 19.
Okay.
And she's a choreographer. She's a really great dancer.
Cool.
And she's a working person now. That little beautiful baby.
That face just has Angelina all over it.
Oh, I think she's a real cross between her mum and her dad.
Really? I just see her. Oh yeah, you can see a bit of Brad in the eye.
I just remember she was just the most beautiful baby that had ever been born. Like, everybody lost their mind when they first saw her face.
Kind of like Chicago now.
Exactly, Chicago. I'm going to
West.
call her Kardashian.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has dropped her father's name. So she's not Shiloh Jolie Pitt anymore. That is how we came to know her. And I
Okay.
imagine that would be very devastating for him. But I feel like there's a whole narrative there that we haven't fully gotten across, and that they deserve to keep it private.
Yeah.
She is now known not by her mother's name either, but kind of like a tribute
What is it?
to her. It is, so it's not Shiloh anymore. It's just Shy, S-H-I.
Much like Chicago. How weird.
Exactly. And the surname is Jolie, Joli, no E on the end.
And how do we spell shy? S-H-I.
S-H-I.
Oh, I like how that looks on paper. That's cool.
Shy Jolie.
That's really sick.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Speaking of Jolie, did you remember Joel Creasy's soup today?
No. I absolutely
Never.
did not. I never will.
Have a great night, Swanee.
See you, Gorgie.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.